So whenever I go on YouTube lately, I keep getting recommended world's smallest zombie map videos. And it got me thinking, is it possible to get to round 100 on the world's smallest map? And also, what the hell would that even look like? And so of course I attempted it. And because you spawn in with 500 points with no wall buys, you have to defeat the first round with your knife and your pistol. At the end of the round, I do hit the mystery box and I get the SVG. I didn't pick it up because it's the SVG. And ultimately, this led to my demise. Going into this map, I thought, no way it's going to be harder than Transit or Verrucht for that matter. But this cockiness led me to go down at round 2, which is the lowest round I've ever got in a very, very long time. So going into my second game, I'm going to show you guys all of the equipment we have on this map. We have the mystery box, double tap, the gobblegum machine, juggernog, quick revive, a power, speed caller, pack a punch, and dead shot daiquiri. And immediately, I get a red screen, so I'm really struggling on this map, and it's round 1. On my first hit of the mystery box, I get Little Arnie's, and this mystery box really, truly is a mystery to me. At this stage of playing the map, I had no idea what was in this thing, but seeing I loved the Little Arnie's, I took this as a good omen. But boy was I wrong, so I crashed at round 56, and so third game's the charm. And at this stage, I was starting to wonder, is it possible to get to round 100 on this map? Because from my experience, custom zombie maps crash a lot more than the regular ones. And let me know in the comments if you guys find that as well, because I do want to do round 100 on more custom zombie maps, but if the maps crash a lot, I just won't bother. This map, however, is a little bit different because it's so fast. On my third game, the first weapon I get is the Argus, and I get anywhere but here, which is a really random gobblegum for this map. I did forget to mention I'm just using classic gobblegums. At round 3, I get the Rift E9, which is surprisingly one of the best weapons on this map, which is a Black Ops 3 weapon, which I never knew was even added to the game. I got to level 1000 on multiplayer, and I got pretty close on zombies at the time, but genuinely, I had no idea. I thought this was an advanced warfare weapon. I had to Google it. At round 5, I grabbed the L4 Siege, and this thing is so good for the low rounds on this map. Now that I do feel more comfortable with my weapons, I start grabbing my perks. First, I increase my damage power by grabbing double tap. I then get some more points with the L4 Siege, and you can kind of see this map is so small that it does make you a bit claustrophobic, and so I'm always consistently just jumping around and just hitting the edges of the map. And then as I gather more points, I grab all my perks. I grab Juggernog, Speed Caller, Quick Revive, and Deadshot Daiquiri. One of the hardest things about this map is the ammo situation, so I always make sure I'm getting my alchemical antithesis, because already at round 11 I'm running out of ammo, which is terrifying. At round 14 I do decide to pack a punch my first weapon, and I go with the L4 Siege. Honestly, it is the best low round weapon on this map because it has a lot of ammo and it's explosive, but it doesn't last very long until it starts becoming weak. At round 23 I get the ray gun and switch it for the Rift E9. I then pack a punch the ray gun, and I can literally just spam the spawn of the zombies, and it's super satisfying. Just continually seeing that red ray come out of that weapon is mesmerizing in the weirdest way. And so if you do get as lucky as me, the early rounds are kind of lame. With the L4 Siege or the ray gun, you can just spam the spawn. But obviously you're not going to be able to do this past round 40 once these weapons get weak. But in saying that, I do get the Thunder Gun at round 30. This thing is obviously a god tier weapon. The only issue will be the ammo and just the sheer speed at which the zombies come out of the room. Speaking of which, I do let the zombies come out of the room sometimes on purpose, just so I can get power-ups. And so I get the Death Machine, and this thing is so much fun to use on this map. At round 40, however, the L4 Siege becomes weak. It can still kill the zombies, but you have to absolutely spam it. And so I pick up the Rift E9 again and put Deadwire on it, because this thing has a lot of ammo. And also because Deadwire is just genuinely overpowered on this game. This map is the definition of things can just go wrong in a blink of an eye, because it's such a tiny map. So I hit the Gobblegum machine here, and I'm using my Thunder Gun, which is pretty much an impossible gun to die with, but I was an idiot and I should have killed the zombies before I actually picked up the gobblegum, and you can see I just got taken out. Luckily, when I do get back up, I have the Thunder Gun in my hands, but the crawlers do jump at me and kind of jump scare me for a second there, and then I get the Death Machine, which is perfect. If you have the Death Machine, no matter what round, you're not going to go down on this map. And so at the end of the round, I get all my perks back, and I must say, it's very satisfying having everything right next to you. This is the best part of the map. Not having to run across the entire map to get all your perks into difficult situations. It's refreshing just not having to set up and get your wonder weapons and do all this stuff. So if you are looking for just some fun, this is a great custom zombie map. And I've never played a map where it is simultaneously incredibly easy, like for example when I get this insta kill and I can just spam the spawn to the zombies, whilst incredibly hard when the zombies just are all sprinting at you from the one window and you have nowhere to run whatsoever. By round 50, I did come up with somewhat of a strategy. I would wait until the zombies came out onto the grass, shoot them with the Wonder Wolf, rebuild the barriers, and then use my Deadwire Deadwire and then repeat the process. And you can see here, I did get alchemical antithesis. This strategy does save a lot more ammo because it's surprising how many kills you get with Deadwire. But when I do run out of ammo and have to use an alchemical antithesis, I can kill so many zombies. I mean, it's literally incredibly broken. This map is kind of weird and doesn't make much sense, and I do love it for that because I've been playing so much Black Ops 2 zombies, and you can tell those games were so carefully thought out. So when going to a Black Ops 3 custom map like this, the creator of the map, I think, just said he was bored and just made a map real quick. And I guess this is the result. I can just spam my thunder gun like crazy and just have a blast. And the ray gun Mark III is on this map, but I don't pick it up because it spawns visible zombies. That's the biggest complaint on this map. So if you are gonna play this, don't get the ray gun Mark III. This was the only weapon I knew was on the map because I read the comments on the workshop. I think that the run I was having in this game was incredibly lucky. The amount of max ammos I was getting just from letting one zombie come onto the grass was very, very lucky. At round 71, I do get my second death machine of the game, and you can see all of the shells just spraying onto the ground. And you can probably tell by now this round 100 is pretty damn fast. I tried to get the Wonder Waff for a very long time. I saw it was in the box, and boom, I finally get it around 72. Now, the Wonder Waff is kind of interesting on this map because it can glitch the zombies behind the barriers a little bit. And for example, right there, you can only see one zombie was going for the barrier. The Wonder Waff's very good at glitching the zombies, which is quite helpful at these high routes. So at this stage in the game, I have the Wonder Waff Pack-a-Punch and the Thunder Gun Pack-a-Punch, and then I get the Ray Gun Mark III in the mystery box. So I believe they're the 3 wonder weapons on the map, and if I had Mule Kick, I could have had all 3 of them. Now, I feel like this situation here really exemplifies why this map is so bizarre. I don't know, like, what the hell was that, man? I couldn't switch my weapons fast enough, and I kind of double switched them, and then it was really awkward, and by the time I switched them properly, I went down. And so in this situation, I have no perks, so I just rebuild the barrier, shoot my thunder gun, and the zombies do take a little bit to spawn in. And once I have Jug, I'm pretty safe. I do intentionally use the Wonder Waff a bit here because there is a small chance that the zombies will kind of glitch out a little bit and just give me like a little breather, and they actually do in this scenario. So now I can just grab all my perks back. And so this is kind of like hitting the pause button on this map. It's kind of bizarre. It's kind of terrifying because all the zombies are just sitting there staring at you. There's a huge group. And if one of those zombies at the front despawns, then all of a sudden they could all just come running at me. So by the time I was in the 80s, that's when I started getting quite worried about ammo. So getting an insta-kill in a situation like this is perfect. Although I do have the Wonder Waff and the Thunder Gun, they're not very useful when it comes to an insta-kill, but because I have grenades, I can just slowly throw them in and rebuild the barriers. So that was a lot of fun. And I kind of feel sorry for the zombies in that scenario. It kind of seemed harsh. I was really close to running out of ammo in this situation, and in plain sight, it's really not going to do much if I ran out of ammo. But thankfully, the zombies got glitched again. Literally the perfect timing. I swear this game I was playing was incredibly lucky. So I pick up the PP, and then I Pack-a-Punch it and get Deadwire on it. And in a way, it's totally broken how Deadwire acts like a nerfed Wonder Waff. But it gets worse because if you have a gun that has way more ammo than a Wonder Waff, it's almost like Deadwire is slightly better than the Wonder Waff, especially at the higher rounds, and you don't have to worry about blank shots. So I just thought this was kind of funny. And I did continue the same strategy I was doing earlier, and I also did the same strategy with the Wonder Waff where I shoot a whole horde of zombies with the Thunder Gun and then just use Deadwire immediately after, and then switch back to the Thunder Gun and just repeat the process, saving a lot of Thunder Gun ammo and really speeding up the rounds. However, when I did fully run out of ammo with the Thunder Gun, I could just rebuild the barriers as well as using Deadwire on the PP. And Deadwire, because it acts so much like the Wonder Waff, does make the zombies do really weird stuff in that little small building and can kind of glitch them and just make them run into each other. And at this stage in the game, the zombies were glitching a lot. I mean, I didn't even have to shoot the zombies here and they spawned in glitched. I think it's because the spawns have gotten so fast that they all spawned on top of each other and now they can't move. I'm not sure, but the glitches seem to happen a lot more often past round 90. And because I ran out of ammo with the PP, I then got the Dingo, Pack-a-Punch the Dingo, and then I got the Banshee, and Pack-a-Punch the Banshee until I got Blast Furnace. And the cool thing about the Banshee is that its bullets rebound, or its lasers, whatever you want to call it. And so I rebounded a shot off the roof, and then it hit the middle of the pack of the zombies and killed all of them with the Blast Furnace, which was super satisfying. And so yeah, although this map is a lot of fun, past round 90 it becomes really glitched. I mean, obviously there's still a chance I could fail very easily if the zombies just all hit the wall, but they do glitch a lot. And here I get the Wonder Waff because I'm always just able to hit the mystery box, because if I want, it doesn't take long until all of the zombies glitch out and I can just continually hit the mystery box until I get what I want back. But I am also wary that the game might crash because there's a huge chance because it's a custom map. In saying that though, there was always still very scary moments. I did the Banshee rebound again. I picked up the Banshee again because I ran out of ammo with the Wonder Waff. Obviously it's round 97, so I can't go through a whole round just using the Wonder Waff. But here I get kind of scared because if the zombies get through, I'm literally dead. I have no ammo in my thunder gun, so you can just see I'm absolutely spamming for my life that the Banshee will just kill these zombies. So luckily the zombies do try and hit you, and when they try and hit you, they stop knocking back the barriers, so I can go back and forth and rebuild the barriers while they're trying to break them. And so multiple times here, the zombies nearly got through and killed me because, like I said, if they did, I had nothing to stop them. My thunder gun was out of ammo. It would just be incredibly lucky if blast furnace went off when they climbed over the ledge, but the chances of more zombies just coming over the window, I'm just dead. So that was actually quite a terrifying moment. So you might be thinking, I'm on round 99, surely nothing can go wrong. Surely I'm not going to fail here. You can just kind of glitch the zombies and then just use dead wire on them. But unfortunately, I'm a bit of an idiot and a bit of a dickhead, so I start throwing my little Arnies, and obviously little Arnies take a while to kill the zombies at round 99. I don't really know how they work on round 99, to be honest. I usually just use the upgraded versions. And so whilst the little Arnies are going, they're actually still climbing over. So that zombie climbed over the barricade. And when I picked up the little Arnie, I actually dropped the thunder gun. And so when I picked up the rocket launcher, I thought I dropped the M1 Garand. And at round 99, how the hell am I going to survive if I only have a rocket launcher? So I remember this so vividly because I did yesterday. My heart literally dropped and I was like, oh no, I'm going to fail in round 99. And then I switched my weapon and luckily I had the M1 Garand. And all during this round, I was just continually hitting the mystery box back to try and get the thunder gun back. And I finally get it towards the end of round 99. And now I know I'm safe and I'm going to get round 100 because the thunder gun is just overpowered as anything. Imagine the Apothecon servant on this map. That would be game breaking. Without the thunder gun, I don't know if round 100 would be very easy whatsoever on this map. I don't know if I would even try, to be honest, because the thunder gun really changes a lot on this map. But round 100 on the world's smallest zombies map. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This was a lot of fun. I want to do more custom type videos here and there because lately my videos take about a month to make, and so I thought, why don't I just make a couple videos that take a day to make in between waiting for that month? And so I thought custom zombies would be the way to go. So if you guys do want me to continue custom zombie maps, like the video, and then that means if the video does well, I'll keep making them more. Otherwise I'll just focus on the monthly uploads. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. This was a lot of fun, like I said. And yes, it is possible to get round 100 on the world's smallest map.